guys, this is Dr. Zombie, and we here with episode number 2. Sorry it's been so long, been doing some family stuff, but we here to talk about some breeding tips. Stay tuned.
Mwahaha!
Hey guys, we here again, man, another episode. So I'm gonna take y'all along some breeding tips, man, to help y'all along the way. And let's kick it off with this one, man. We're gonna talk about sizes. That's the main key that we need to focus on. It's actually sizes. So we're gonna start with the males, man. Like this size of male right here. Get them out real quick. Like this size of male right here, man. This is my pastel, my hypo pastel male. Y'all know him. I've seen him a bunch of times. But I just want to talk about the size. He's a little cranky. But like the sizes, man, you guys want to make sure your males is fit for breeding to get them through the whole season. He just a little bit on the limb side, guys. But like I say, man, he gonna be ready next year. And dashy. But yeah, like I say, this is kinda I've seen a lot of guys that actually bred their males at 350, but I like to, breed them up a little bit, man. Get them a nice 500 is usually where I do it at. 500 grams is good because when your male go off of food, man, he gonna lose a little bit of weight. He gonna lose a little bit of grams. So you want to make sure that he's fit enough, to basically survive if he go off of food. So let's go to an adult male. Let me show you a male that's ready to actually start breeding for you. There go my pinstripe male. Y'all seen him a bunch of times, man. But like a guy like this, man, he's ready, man. He's locked and loaded. He's ready, man. Like I say, this guy's huge. I mean, he don't have to be this big. Like I say, 500 to 600 grams. They ready. This guy's one of my biggest males that I had. This guy's at least almost 1,000 grams. I mean, but he don't have to be this big, man. But like I say, 500 to 600 grams is perfect for me. And yes. But y'all see my pinstripe before. And you want to make sure, man, like when you breed, man, you want to make sure your males, is building sperm follicles, man. You want to make sure he's building sperm, and the way you can do that is humidity and feeding and maturity. Like I say, guys, like the hemipenes too. If the hemipenes is mature enough, he will be ready to breed. And then you can tell, like, he has, let me relax him a little bit. But like, you can see that sperm plug, guys. I mean, that's sperm. You can tell this guy is locked and loaded and ready. And stuff too, guys. I ain't even pull his hemipenes his hemipenes all the way out. To show you that guys, he's ready. He's ready. I'm gonna show you the difference between a mature hemipene and the hemipenes that's not ready. So I'm gonna actually give a little smaller male out, smaller than him. I'm gonna show you my special male, his hemipenes, and sometimes. Like guys, right now he's about 275, close to that round of 350. What I was saying that most breeders breed their males at, and it's important not to. You know, you want to breed them up a little bit. But I'm gonna show you his hemi things, man. When I'm talking about how they immature. There we go. As you see, man, they a little bit on the small side, man. They just starting to develop a little bit, and like I say, guys, he a little bit on the small side. I'll pull, you know, my pastel out to show you a little bit bigger ones, but they're not gonna be too much bigger than his. Maybe about a half an inch bigger. But like I say, the girth of it, man. That's the key. The key is the girth of the hemi pain. And I actually calmed him down, man, because he used to be like really, really, really bitey. Like when I first got him, he took a bite to me, man. He was a baby then, so. But I'm gonna show you the difference between. And like I said, he got bigger too, man. So let me show you. You want to pull back that vent. Sometimes you got to get them relaxed too, man. Sometimes they can be stubborn males. They don't want to pop their hemi pain. But you just pull that vent back and roll up like toothpaste. Feel brand new at this. Come on, buddy. You don't want to hurt the male, man. Just ease it, man. Like, you ain't got to be rambunctious with this. Just ease it on out. Surprised this is taking so long. This is very, very frustrating, guys. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. But I know he's a male. Sorry, buddy. I'll freak you out. Let's see. On to the people. What do you think he's trying to say, guys? That's crazy how I popped the pinstripe and didn't pop. Can't pop him. Come on, buddy. This is the joy, man. This is the part that I love about breeding, man. About just having reptiles or ball pythons, period. You don't want to pop out. Tell me. I know you're a male. That's weird. We're gonna have to do that when the camera stops rolling. But alright, guys. Like I say, when you get a mature male that's ready enough, then you will actually, put them with a female. And what I like to do is that, okay, take this tub of incense. Got my male, my female in there already. I would take my spray bottle, and I spray it down pretty good. Get it all nice and humid in there. Drop my female in there after I know that she's ready to breed. And I'll actually show you a female that's ready to breed. Well, she been bred already, but I can show you the size of her. Y'all seen Katie. But this is that follicle growing, man. I've been putting my males with her. And then she's a great female to start breeding with, She'll start breeding, building follicles. She'll get her follicles up, start growing them. And then after a while, they would, actually, I would say they will go through ovulation after they follicle get to like maybe 42. It's about like a golf ball, basically. Once it gets to like a golf ball size, then they will go through this spurt what we call ovulation. Your female will ovulate. Or right before that, I would say right before she ovulates, they're going to go through this thing called an actual glow, which to our breeders, what we call it is the glow before you go. So they'll actually do that, and then after the glow before you go, I think it's like maybe 4 to 8 weeks, she will actually go through ovulation. And after she go through ovulation, then she will go through what I call after ovulation, after 4 to 8 weeks of after they ovulate, they will go through like a pre-lay shed, which it might be sooner than that, guys. I think it's maybe 20 days. I'm going to say, 20 days after ovulation, they're going to go through pre-lay shed. And then after pre-lay shed, they actually going to go, lay their eggs 30 days after that. And I want to show you guys something that's pretty cool. You actually get a lock like this. See that lock, guys? That's my head albino and my albino spider. That's the 7th lock that they had. That's number 7. So you're getting lucky. I actually got my bumblebee yellow belly. Actually paired up with my spinner. He trying to get her, but like I say, she been bred to him 6 times. So after a while, when when your female is close to ovulation, when they don't breed anymore. When you got a male, he always lock up with her. He get her every time. When that stops, then okay, I can stop putting my male in there. He's breeding to her every time. Let me prepare myself for ovulation and when she's gonna drop her egg. So guys, always remember to make sure your male is, good enough on weight, guys. Because believe me or not, my male in there, he went off of food for like 2 to 3 weeks, and he actually ate for me a few days ago. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a few days off. And then I'm gonna put him in there with my albino. And I felt like it was raining here in Michigan, so I was like, okay. What happened is, I'm gonna get on that part too, guys. What happens is that when it's a climate change, your ball pythons will go in a massive breeding stage. They will want to breed like really hard. They will want to. It's captivity, guys, but you got to think is that even though they captive bred, they still have that wild type of instinct. So you guys got to basically feed off of that and think about the wildness instead of captivity all the time. So like I say, guys, is that sometimes weight doesn't matter. I mean, I don't want to say that because I do, but I don't. getting tongue-tied. You know, in the wild, they don't think, okay, let me get on the scale, weigh myself. I'm at 50, I'm at 1,200 grams, and they don't do that, guys. When the time is right, they will breed. You know, when the time is right, they will breed. And if you're doing the right precautions and the right things, feeding them, making sure, you know, they healthy, they have the right size, they're mature enough, and the best three things that you can do, guys, is humidity, feeding, and putting that male in there. If you're doing them three things, guys, to your female, if you're feeding her right, putting humidity in there, and you keep putting that male in there. Most breeders, what they do is that they breed a female 3 times, and then they will stop. I don't do that. Like I say, she has 7 lockups. You know, 7 lockups, and she's steady going and going and going. I do that until, if I put him in there and they don't breed anymore, then I know she's done. She's ready to ovulate. I keep putting my males in there, guys. And like I say, I got another clutch, another parent right here. My Mojave to my butter. Like this stage right here, he basically met a girl at the bar, and he giving her drinks or whatever like that. He buying her drinks, and he telling jokes and doing all of that, and hoping she fall for it. So that's basically the stage they is now. They basically, what he just did, what they call is courting. It's basically what they call it is courting, is where your male are actually lined up with your female dorsal, and he would take his little spurs that's next to his tail, and he will rub her till, you know, she line his tail up with her, and it will actually lock like that, like you've seen there. So guys, I mean, what else am I missing? Anything you want to ask me, camera girl? You want to ask me anything? I'm trying to think of one more thing.
Oh, the temps.
Oh yeah, the temps. Okay, yeah, the temps is, as you see with mine, like, I actually drops mine during nighttime. I drop it to between 83 and 85. And during the day, I will put it at 89. I mean, that works for me. I mean, like I say, guys, that works for me. My females and my males breed off of that. A lot of guys, they keep it at 89 through the whole breeding season. I actually drop mine. Like, it can say that temp on there that the heat tape is 85, but the tub can be a different reading. So, my males and my females, they stay at 80 during night, and then they at 85, 86 during the day. So it's like you gotta kind of play with your thermostat, and you gotta play with the degrees that's in your tubs, because it could say that on there, but it's a different degrees in there. I found that out myself, and it say 85 on there, but it's actually maybe 78 to 80 inside the tubs. For some reason, I don't know that. But like I say, the temps is really, really, really important, because you don't want to burn that sperm up that's inside your male. As you see with the pinstripe that I just showed you, how deep his sperm is, that's how you know my temps is bang on, spot on. I just haven't breed them, man, this year. I mean, I had what I wanted to do. I kind of feel bad, you know, because, I mean, he's a great animal. He's a great snake. I love him. I have him since he was a baby. So I might put him in with one of my females. I'll probably put him in there on my normal next year, mismatch him with my other couple males that I got. And whoever wins, guys. You know, but like I say, man, and one thing that I noticed, man, is basically know what you're trying to do before you do it, because you only get one shot sometimes. You only get one shot. I mean, you gotta plan it from, let's say, okay, breeding season in November, right? You have to plan this July, not even that. Yeah, I'll say July to September. About July to September, that's when you want to start beefing your animals up, getting them prepped and ready, you know, for the breeding season because it's coming up in November. And you want to pick who you want to go with who. You know, sometimes I can put my Bumblebee Yellow Belly with my Pastel and they will not breed. I mean, you know, you go to the club, you gig, and you know, you trying to talk to this one girl and she ain't feeling you. It's the same way as the ball pythons. If she ain't feeling your Mingo or whatever you want to call it, you know, you can't get that one. You know, so maybe you will see her again and you change up your lingo and you know, you talking to her and she, okay, I feel you now. I like how you talking now. Let me go ahead and, you know, we have a nightcap or whatever. It goes on. So that's the same way, man. So that's how I look at it. I mean, it's going good, guys. I mean, it's a good breeding season this year. I'm doing everything spot on. I'm feeding my animals. Like I say, you want to feed them. You want to give them that humidity, which is the humidity part is the heat difference. You want to make sure you don't overburn your male sperm. Basically, you want to give them a little bit of coolness, you know, cool them down at night, and then give them a little bit of heat during the day. And feeding, guys, that's the three things that's most important, you know. So, yeah. I don't want to make this video too long, too, guys. So, like I say, what else can I show you guys? All right. One more thing, guys, is when you breeding and it's going well, and you feel like, okay, my female is at that point or whatever like that. I done got this many clutches out of her, and I had this many slugs, or I had this many fertile eggs. You want to kind of document that down, because if you don't, you can breed a pinstripe with your normal. So if I breed my pinstripe with my normal, and I got all slugs, I'm gonna write that down so that way I know that something is going wrong with them too, and I need, you know, to switch it up. And yeah, you know, you don't wanna breed baby to baby. Sometimes you wanna bring in some new blood. Like it's a lot of things that can happen. I mean, you can have kinking and you can have all of that. You know, if you're getting too deep into the mom and son, or the dad and daughter and stuff like that. So you kind of want to bring in new blood here and there to basically eliminate that. You know, eliminate bad clutches and stuff like that. So keep that in mind too, guys. That's a great breeding tip. And I mean, I've been hearing stuff about the spider too, guys. The spider stuff is, I mean, come on, guys. I mean, we can't go off of what everybody says. I mean, like the guy from Olympus Reptiles, Olympus Reptiles, I think I'm saying it right. Sorry for butchering your name. But like he was saying, man, is that all snakes, you know, all spiders don't have that head wobble. I mean, you may have some that have it, and you may have some that don't. Let me see if I got a spider that's not in breeding that I can actually show you. That's actually, oh yeah. Like I got a hypo spider. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Y'all seen her before. Now this one I mean about the head wobble. As you can tell, I put her on her back, man, and she rolled right up. There's no head wobble in there. I'm gonna try it again. See? You know, guys, so don't let the media, you know, tell us our hobby is bad or the bad stuff, or we all know how our hobby is, and we all know what's good and what's bad. Now, when we get people that's coming in and interfering and trying to destroy what we got, we can't let that happen, guys. I'm talking to all the breeders and people who keep ball pythons. We have to keep our stuff strong, man. We all a pack, we all a group. You know, we all got different type of paint jobs, but they are potentially the same species, man. So we all got to stay together, and we can't let people come in here and say, oh well, this spider is bad because they got head wobble, or the black pastel do kinkers. We know this, guys, and we can prevent that. You know, don't let nobody else come in and just, you know, do what we don't want to do and make us prevent it by their word. If it's bad and we breeding it and we know we got kinking, and let us make that decision to not do that. You know, we don't want nobody else coming in like George Bush and making decisions that don't need to be made. Sorry. But it's the truth, guys. So, but, oh yeah. And, we're going to take a break, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pay some bills, and we're going to do the question of the day. Be back.
This is Lady Zombie with question of the day. If you're a superhero, what superpower would you have and how would you use it? Comment below.
Hey guys, we're back. That's going to end the video today. I hope all them tips help you. And they surely did help me, you know, on the long ways of, you know, breeding ball pythons. And also, man, you can also purchase your own zombie wear. You can email me at drake.armstrong010@yahoo.com, or you can go to our Facebook page. It's Zombie Exotic Reptiles on Facebook, and you can email me on there and let me know your shirt size if you want a shirt. Hoodies will be coming very soon. I'm gonna go see my guy tomorrow as we speak, and get them all marked up, and I will post them in the next video. Hopefully the next video won't be too long. It don't be too long for me to do another video. Hopefully it'll be next week or something. So, alright guys, y'all have a blessed day. Peace. Don't forget to purchase your own zombie wear. Email us at zombieexotics@yahoo.com. Remember, zombie family, stay zombie.